Mike, you obviously are you are so big in the marijuana industry. You are just so influential in this space, and now I understand that you and Evander are actually partnering up. I can't believe I have both of you on here. I'd love to hear what you have going on, Mike and Evander.
Man, are we partnering up, man? Listen, my wife came up with this holy ear situation, right? And I just thought it wouldn't be right if Evander wasn't involved. It would be horrible. He needed to be involved with this enterprise. Limited edition. It's a real limited edition. We're the biggest company in the world, and he deserves it because it's about that story. Believe it or not.
Yeah, Evander, what did you think when Mike called?
Well, I was honored, and I accept, and hoping something big happens.
I think it's gonna be big. So explain the product, guys, if you can. Is it edibles, gummies? What are we talking about?
We're talking about everything: flowers, gummies.
Well, so
this right here is particularly gummies that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a whole. We have the Mike Bites product, Michael, and this is Holy Ears, and it's this new flavor. So we're doing Holy Ears for the holiday, and it's cherry pie punch.
Wow.
Cherry pie punch.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious. What was the it's obviously it's such an iconic moment, and all these years later it feels like it just happened yesterday. What was the motivation to say, hey, let's do this, let's take advantage of a moment that everybody still talks about decades later?
Well, I was just thinking it from that. No, I was just thinking it like this. I'm not poverty stricken, but I can use a buck like everybody else. And I said, listen, let's make some money out of this. Let's some kind of make this negative thing something positive, and we can laugh at everybody because it was a joke.
And the products, Michael, one of the top selling products in the United States, right? So it's it's one thing that you have something that you're developing, and it's obviously great, and the humor on it's great, but the customers love it, right? It's the retention. They buy it once, they keep coming back.
Right. Yeah, right. It's a cool idea unless it's not good, but it's obviously good, and people have continued to come back because the bottom line is the product is good. Have you had a chance to try it yet, Evander?
Yes, I have, and it put me to sleep, and great.
It's good for that.
I'm gonna do holy bits yet, but a bit and part of it, yeah, I'm gonna put that in.
What's the what is the like the reaction been, guys, when people have heard about it? Not just the new flavor, but just the whole idea of the product.
Please, Amanda.
Well, I guess the big thing with me was that I was glad that for the product itself that it helped people. And if it's gonna help people to be better, then that's what life is really about. I'm saying, we in a competitive sport, but the sport is over. And we did real well. Now we have an opportunity to make people happy. And so if it were helping Mike, I knew it had to be a good product.
Yeah. Mike, I know how important and just how positive of an effect that marijuana has had on your life. Obviously, seeing laws thankfully change across the country. Where do you feel like marijuana is? It seems like it's being accepted by the sports leagues. We're not giving these powerful painkillers out as much anymore, and we're saying, hey, there's a natural alternative. What do you think, Mike, where just the marijuana industry is as a whole and how things seem to be changing in the country?
I'm thinking it's at the highest point that it can be legally at this particular moment, that it's ever been legally at this particular moment. And I see it knocking the doors down. It just can't be stopped. It's turning into that small snowball coming down the hill.
Yeah, just getting bigger and bigger. Where can people buy? When does the product get released, and where can people buy the new flavor?
Go for it,
Yes.
Chad.
Yeah. So we're going to be releasing Holy Airs. Will be there's two versions. There's THC with our partner Verano. So what's important is that the way Mike and I set this up when we started this is that we're a national brand. We're in 25 states. We know we have another TMZ family member you guys love, Ric Flair Drip, which is also
Yes.
a product of ours, right? And then we'll be online. You could buy Delta 8, so you could buy them online, and then THC will be in every market that we're available in. And we're gonna probably re-releasing it by Green Wednesday.
Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to personally try it. Guys, I know, well, at least you tell me if this was true or not. I know there was some talk last year that we might see you guys in a ring again. Mike, we obviously saw you not too long ago against Roy. That's still on the table at all, fellas, or no?
Hey, you know, this is us in the ring right now.
Yeah.
That sounds good for me, Mike.
This is the business part. We still getting paid from that last fight.
Yeah.
And if you don't have to get punched, then you can make the money. Why, right? Why get in there and take some
no. You got to do some cherry pie punch. You got to take that punch.